Hello everybody, this is Mrs. Laura. Today we're going to be talking about a shepherd and his staff. This is a shepherd. Do you know what kind of animals they care for? You're right, sheep. A long time ago, the job of a shepherd was very dangerous and dirty and stinky. They had to keep the sheep well fed and make sure they have water. If one of them ran away, they had to go find it, and they had to protect them from some very dangerous animals like wolves and bears. We usually see shepherds carrying some kind of stick. This is called a staff. Does this remind you of a familiar shape? Maybe a candy cane? Did you know that if you turn this upside down, it makes the letter J. J stands for Jesus. So when you see a shepherd's staff, it will help remind you of Jesus. You may be wondering what was so special about these shepherds on that first Christmas day. I can tell you there was nothing special about them, but God wanted these shepherds to be the first to know about the amazing news of Jesus' birth. The shepherds were out in their fields outside of Bethlehem. It was a very dark and very quiet night, and the only thing that could be heard was the sound of their sheep. All of a sudden, the sky became very bright. It was so bright that it hurt their eyes. This bright light was called the glory of the Lord, also called a pillar of fire. Then the shepherds heard a voice talking to them. It was the voice of an angel who was announcing the birth of Jesus, who had been born in Bethlehem. But baby Jesus was not born in a crib or in a home. Jesus was going to be found in a manger. How strange is that? Before the shepherds could leave to go to Bethlehem, more angels filled the sky, and they were loudly announcing the birth of Jesus. But the shepherds didn't stop what they were doing and go back to work or go back to sleep or go back to caring for the sheep. They stopped everything they were doing to run to Bethlehem to meet this beautiful baby Jesus. When the shepherds got to Bethlehem, they found him exactly as the angels said they would, lying in a manger. The shepherds knew that this baby was special. They were so excited to share the news about Jesus' birth that they told everybody they knew about this wonderful news. And you can do the same thing too. Whenever you see special pictures of Christmas, including a shepherd and a shepherd's staff, then I hope it reminds you about the wonderful story and the good news of Jesus' birth. Please join us for one of two special worship options on Christmas Eve. We have a 4 o'clock outside service and a 7 p.m. indoor candlelight service. We hope to see you there.
Thank you, Mrs. Laura, for sharing the news about the shepherds and everything that they got to see and then tell. We're going to sing a song today about telling other people all about the news that Jesus has been born. It sounds like this. Go tell it on the mountain, over the hills and everywhere. Go tell it on the mountain that Jesus Christ is born. We can go and tell the same news that the shepherds did. Isn't that exciting? Maybe somebody's never heard about Jesus before, and we can tell them. We can tell them that a special baby has been